everybody, and welcome to my desk. This desk is in my living room. I've created a little office slash crafting nook that's right in my living room. And this desk got overly cluttered with a lot of things that we just didn't put away crafting at Christmas time. And the storage, we find something, it belongs in this area or not, and we just put it here quickly. So it's time to declutter and tidy this space up. You can't really see it if you're just walking in and kind of sitting in the living room, but if you're coming through the dining room, you definitely could see everything that's here. So I decided I have to clean up because I was having guests come over on the weekend to celebrate my birthday, and we needed the desk to be clean. So I'm just checking to see what I can just put away quickly and then head into the decluttering or organizing phase. This desk used to face the wall in between the two shelves, but I just couldn't create there, just facing the wall. I like to have some form of background noise, watching TV. My balcony door is right there, so I can look outside when I'm thinking. So I decided to move the desk in this direction and just put it behind the couch so that I can just face outwards. So right now I'm just checking these pens to see if they work, and I had hopes that maybe some of them wouldn't work so that I can throw them away, but they all worked, and I find it very hard to throw away the pens. I'm not really buying new ones, so I keep the ones that we have, and as soon as they stop working, I throw it in the garbage. Spaces like this sometimes overwhelms me, and that's because there's so many different and little things, and you have to have a space for everything in order to organize, and definitely in order to declutter. This time around, there wasn't a lot of decluttering because, like I said before, many of these things just had to be put in their space. The next big task will be decluttering some of the bins in my crafting area. So what I just showed were some little natural wood boxes that I put aside for this weekend to do some painting, because I'm having a sip and paint. So I thought, maybe it's something else we can paint. This folder, my daughter gave it to me. I think she got it from somewhere, and I've had it for like a year. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to organize my papers and put it in there, but I haven't done that yet. That is part of the next step. What I'm showing you there is my savings challenges. I have mini savings challenges. There's 6 of them there, and I'm just going to put it in the drawer because I have some more in there. Now I'm just going to kind of put into categories. I keep, put it in the spot that it needs to go to, throw away, and a to-do pile, because this is like the crafting / office area. So I do have one of those. And believe it, some of these things were hard to get rid of, like these cups. I've had that for a couple of years. When I got a Cricut, I was just playing around and it didn't quite work out, but I thought, why throw away the cup? I could still use it, but I'm just gonna donate the cup. Maybe someone will like the sample that I made. Continue on with decluttering, putting things in the garbage, and really trying to get rid of things. The little orange things that I showed you was swag that I used to get from my company, and it actually cleans your screen, your laptop screen and keyboard. So I also kept that. Now here's a better view of the desk. I'm just organizing it some more. Not a lot of things that need to be thrown away, just really tidy up and put things away. And once you declutter, you create those spaces where you can just actually just put things away. Your cleaning goes much faster, and it's a lot less stress. That bin here is my projects bin, so things I need to either finish or start and finish. There's a lot in there. That will be one thing I will go through and declutter. I'm giving myself a time span to actually make some things. Those bins, and I'll do that another video another time. I have been set up for like Christmas crafts, ribbon, different types of paper. There's a lot of little things, and I think it's one of the last few areas of my home that I want to declutter because it's somewhat organized, meaning there's bins and I can just put things in the bins, but some of those bins do need to be decluttered because I do not need everything, and I don't anticipate that I'm going to be using everything in those bins. Now, this calendar I've had for many, many years. It's missing a little wooden plate that has certain months on there, so there's no March. So I couldn't change the date for March, but I think it might have April, so at least I could do it in April. May of last year, I was doing a check-in daily, and I would, it was in May, so from the beginning of May to the end of May, and I always change the date using that little calendar. It's so cute. This is a little desk organizer, so I'm just going through that to see if anything doesn't need to be here. It should be thrown away or put in a different spot. I also like to have things that are grab too, so I can see it, I can just grab it. I don't have to look in a bin or a little container for something. It's right there, and I can just easily just take it. So that's like pens and my Cricut stuff are right there. A stapler, ruler, all housed in a nice little container. So it's important to create your spaces and organize and declutter your spaces to the best for you. I try to keep in mind that I'm not the only one who might sit out here, but it technically is my area. But all of us work in different spaces. Like my daughter needs to have things that are closed off and contained. She doesn't need to have it. She just likes it and prefers it that way. My other daughter prefers it in a different way as well. And then I'm different. So I like to see things, but also have it contained as well. Because if I don't see it, I'm not going to use it. But it's important not to follow the Joneses. Do what's best for you. Have your area set up for you. As long as it's neat and tidied and organized and decluttered so that you can work efficiently, that is what is most important. How that looks for everybody is different. I used to go to people's houses and I'd be like, I wish my house would look like that. And I go home and try to change it up, but it was impossible to maintain because it wasn't for me. They set up their systems to suit them, and I had to learn that I had to do the same. Whatever it was that I can function in, that's the way I would have to go. So I'm pretty much done. I just have to wipe down this table. But again, I just wanted to declutter and organize, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. This is just the desk. And here I'm panning around the side of the desk. I have to do a lot of decluttering there and organizing there. So that will be one of the few projects coming up next. There's probably 3 sections in this one area that I'm showing that I have to declutter. That craft bag, some notebooks and little binders that I have, some work papers that I don't need, and then these bins here, this is all Christmas stuff that I could put away. It's just like paper, little papers and stuff. So I am done. Didn't take much time. And like I said, because I had bins and places to put things, it made it so much easier to say, hey, I don't need this, or I'm done with this crafting project. I can throw this away, or whatever it may be. So thanks again for watching, everybody. You take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.